in here and say something about my shirt.
Just tell him. Oh, who cares? You concerned about people?
No.
She's kicking stuff. She doesn't know what it is, but she's too lazy to bend over and bring it up.
It's a container that I have for worms.
So how's everyone? Hope you had a good weekend. We worked.
I did?
No, you did something today.
I did something yesterday too.
What was that?
I helped stack the wood.
Oh.
And I drove the lawnmower.
I pressed the button
And I pressed the button.
to make the trailer go up and down.
Technically it's a switch.
It is.
A lever. Jimmy P, hello?
What's up, Jimmy?
Yesterday. Yeah, I didn't do much. We worked on the lawnmower for a while.
Yeah.
So we went to the dump at like 3-something. They left at 4:45, and we were working on the lawnmower by then. So I think we started at like 4. I want to say 4 o'clock, but I don't think. Maybe it was 4 o'clock. And we got done at like 7-something, and then we went back outside at like 7:40 to look for this voltage regulator. Couldn't find it, so we went back inside, and a couple minutes later we went back outside to look for it again. We found it, he took it off, and then we went looking at the other lawnmowers out back to see if they had a voltage regulator that we could put on the yellow mower that we got for free. So
They didn't.
they didn't. My mother ordered one. It'll be here Friday. So that'll go on. I drove it around yesterday. So now I know how to use it. And I drove it down to the barn today. And we found a place for it and parked it. It fit.
That's the chips.
Yeah. Eric Wyrock, welcome. Plushy Aquatics, welcome. Vinoxky, Sandy, welcome. So today, what was it? It was 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But we did something before that, didn't we? Or no? No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But at 10 o'clock, we went out down to where my father splits wood. And he was cutting up the logs and stacking up. He was stacking up all the like chunks of wood that he had from logs. And then he backed up the dump trailer. And there was a bunch of wood chips. So we spent a couple like hours, I think. It was 2 o'clock when we were done with everything. So 4 hours between scooping up all the wood chips, putting it in the dump trailer, and then I mowed because the grass was really tall on the outside. Because there's like pieces of wood there, so it doesn't get mowed.
Now it's all.
So everything was moved and I mowed. And the wind was blowing, and I had to also drive across where the wood chips were, so it was getting really dusty. So I wore his glasses. But then I was like plugging my ears because like whenever I hit the bark with the blades, it was really loud. So I was just plugging my ears every time I drove across there. But then I had sound muffling headphones. And then I couldn't listen to all the stuff that I was hitting. So I wasn't concerned. But then the blades didn't shut off when I was done. But it's okay. It's not an issue.
It's old. Still works.
You literally kicked it. It didn't. I was like, it doesn't turn on. You came over. You kicked it.
I take care of it.
And then you cranked it all the way up.
You can't get to start it, so I figured you gotta get to stop it.
If that's a habit, then maybe you should get that. QC Aquahala, hello?
It needs a new cable, but
No. Is that to make it so you don't have to kick it?
Yeah.
You're not getting a new cable.
even if it goes on, you can still kick it.
True.
She too lazy to take 3 more steps to go into this chair.
It's like a step. But the past 2 streams, I think. Today's.
Yes.
Yep. Well, the past couple streams. It wasn't last Sunday, but it was like Wednesday, and then the Wednesday before that. I think I've been sleeping here. Harrison Tropicals, hello. Lunatic Fringe, welcome. The Equies have not spawned yet. I don't know.
Stupid Equus.
The Black Menace whales also haven't spawned again yet.
No.
You should.
Which was something we was going to do today.
Oh, yeah.
But
Whatever.
didn't get that far.
But yesterday we were up until 10 something. Olivia was at the school until they were done at like 9:45, but 9:45ish. So we had to go, and we were up until like 10 something. I was real tired, so I just went to bed. But then I woke up 8 o'clock today, so for another fun day. I just like using the mowers. I don't get to use them a lot. That's not true. We've been messing around with the yellow mower a lot recently. I don't want to say it's been every day, but it's been quite a lot. I forget when we got it. We got it before last.
It's in really nice shape, and that was free. So
We got it Wednesday, right?
100. I'll have $100 into it.
Or something like that.
If I have to replace everything, I have to. I'll have $100 into this mower. It's pretty clean, pretty nice.
You started off with $100 on the other gray mower, not the original one, the newer one.
Yeah.
Newer, I guess. It costs $100 to get that one, and then whatever you need to do with it. Doesn't it only need like spark plugs or something?
Run it.
You don't let me. You literally don't let me, so be
You
quiet.
said you were afraid of that one.
I also said I was afraid of the other one, but now that I know that no lawnmower that we have is going to blow up, I think I'll be fine. But you don't let me run it. You don't let me run the other gray one.
Stephen P. Jenna.
MP,
Big E's.
Jenna, Big E's, welcome. School's not out. It was our last full week, like my mother said. Monday through Friday, and then the week after we have just Monday, and that's the last day of school. That is going to be a field day. Unless I don't get 6 stupid sword tickets, then I got to sit in a room and read the entire, I don't even know how many hours I am at school. It's 8 to 2:30. I have to read the entire time in a reteaching room. So they have to reteach to me why I'm not up there at field day. My art teacher normally has a bunch of sword tickets sitting on her desk.
Tell them we have a field. You can spend the day out there.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I don't have any referrals. I only had one unexcused tardy, but my mother covered that, so I don't have any anymore. But you have to have 6 sword tickets, but none of my teachers hand them out. The only teachers that hand them out are the art teacher, Miss Nevins, a substitute teacher that I literally did not have this quarter, and then Miss Shear, the person that runs this whole stupid thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and pity some of my teachers into giving me some. I'll be like, I have to sit in a reteaching room next Monday if I don't have 6 sword tickets by this Friday.
I excused them all
How did I have 2 unexcused tardies?
though.
When was I late to school? Other than that one time.
Telling me, I don't know.
I was not late. How was I?
It's your school. It's your job to keep track of it.
I don't identify as a part of that school.
It's a good idea.
Whatever. Then I have Regents on Wednesday and Thursday, I think. Let me look at my calendar, aka TikTok. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday I have them at noon. And that's 4 hours, I think. I don't know. So I don't know if I'll be streaming not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after on the 15th. Don't know if I'll be streaming.
Why?
I think the Regents are 4 hours long. And that would put me right at 4 o'clock. And after a 4 hour long test, I don't think I want to sit here and do nothing.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. You do a good job. I'm going to be sleeping right there.
No, you don't. No, you won't.
Why?
Because I'll be going like this. You know? What's this button do?
I think you have up to 4 hours on the Regents. My mother says 2 to 3, but I don't know if it's... I know the math one you have 4.5 hours on. And that's at 8 in the morning, so that's fun. Nothing like waking up early and getting to school at 8 o'clock to sit for a 4.5 hour test. This is stupid. This is because I'm in accelerated. And I don't even choose to be in this.
Like you're cheating off the wrong people. Cheat off the not so smart.
But
kids
I
in
don't
the
do my
lower
work, so
classes.
how am I cheating off of people? Your exams are long. You only do 2 hour or 1 hour exams. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think you have up to 4 hours on each Regents. But I should be done in 2 or 3 hours. But still, that is 3 o'clock, so I could still stream, but I don't know.
So you don't have school next Friday, or you do have school next Friday?
This Friday I do have school. Next Friday I don't. This week, Monday through Friday, we have school. Next Monday we have school. And then Wednesday at 8 a.m. I have Regents. And then, no. Wednesday at noon I have Regents. And Thursday at 8 a.m. I have Regents.
Okay. Makes sense.
I mean, I guess it depends on when I get done on the 15th, if I'll stream or not. Depends on when I get done with the Regents. And it depends on if I'm tired or not.
If you get done, can you leave?
I don't know. I feel like you should be able to, but I also don't know. Because I could get up and then answer and then whisper the answer to my friend as I'm walking by. Just be like, number 42 is B.
Yeah, I don't work Fridays either, QC. Well, I have been, but he originally offered us Fridays and Saturdays if we wanted to work overtime. We can do it. And the plants aren't open around here on Saturday, so not yet. So we've been working every Friday just for overtime.
Is that your state assessment? It's the Regents. I don't know if that's the same thing. My eye hurts. I think I got a piece of wood in it or something. Not like a piece of wood, but I think I got like wood dust in it or something. It hurts. It's gonna be okay, Grandpa.
Yeah, I like a 4-day work week. And if things got back to normal anytime soon, I would actually be on the 3-day work week already. But we got 2 guys out, so I feel obligated to work
If I get
and
that
help.
Murray mower that's in Fort Edward,
Yeah.
I could hold on. We could drop them both off at John's, and he could put the parts from the new one onto the one that's at the barn.
It doesn't seem like a good idea.
It does. It's a great mower.
Levi and Paul McCarthy.
Levi, Paul McCarthy, welcome.
What?
I don't know.
Why'd you touch me?
I didn't touch you. I touched the chair.
Touch my arm.
So yeah, that's fun. I'll have to steal store tickets from people. Or from teachers.
Bully. No place,
I'm not gonna sit there.
no place for hate.
Alright. Let's not go that far. I don't want to sit there for 6 or 8 hours and just be in silence and read.
They call me now, yellow.
Why are you looking up there?
Because at 4:30 this morning, that stupid smoke detector started going off.
Mine?
Mhm.
I know that. You know, I didn't.
Because I came in and ripped the
Hold
battery
on.
out and you kicked me.
Guess what? I didn't realize it was this morning. I didn't remember it was this morning because that was like a while ago. So I woke up. Did you wake up when it started beeping or no?
I woke up when it started beeping, but I didn't. I laid there for a while hoping it would just run out of battery.
Guess what? I woke up when it started beeping, and it beeped a couple times, and I was like, I literally did not want to get up and like take it off my wall and do stuff with it. So I just fell back asleep. And then I woke back up not that long later. And you walked in my room, and then you reached up, and I was like, you're actually gonna stop beeping? And then like, I feel like I remember kicking him because I was awake.
Liquid Zoo, Mr. Steel Guardians.
Which is stupid. You know, that thing, I feel like the battery, no, maybe the battery wasn't changed. So, it was kind of stupid because, like, I went to bed at 11 o'clock last night because we were up till, like, well, actually, I was asleep before 11. I was asleep at, like, 10:30 because we were out and about. We got back at, like, 10 something. So I fell asleep pretty quickly, and, like, I was asleep by, like, 10:30, 10:40 something, and I left my light on. And that's how I know that I fell asleep before you guys went to sleep, because you have to turn my light off sometimes. Occasionally.
I don't have to. Your mother just
There's a couple times where you did it.
complains about something.
Yeah. But I was tired because we've been up, like, doing things all day. And then I went to bed, and then I was woken up. I feel like it was 4 o'clock in the morning, but I also don't think I checked the time, so I don't know.
You went back to sleep.
Well, yeah, I went back to sleep after I woke up, but it was annoying.
You could have been nice and took it off the wall,
I woke up,
threw it outside or something.
and then I realized it was beeping, I didn't have the energy to get up and turn it off because then I would be awake for longer.
Stupid smoke detectors.
I mean, if you could just like keep it off of the wall, just take it off and leave it off the wall, then it won't be. I would have taken it off the wall and thrown it in your room. You'd be like,
I definitely would have came back in here and threw it at your head.
I would have returned the favor.
Most of my days start at 4:30.
5.
I start work at 5:30. I get up at 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
That's life. It's all good. Should put a block of wood in here
Why?
just because it looks finished.
I wonder who built it.
Yeah, that was a last minute design change.
Wasn't even a design change. You just stopped cutting it.
No, I drew that.
No. That was where you were supposed to cut it.
Yes, but I cut it to here.
Then you
And I
realized
cut it to there, and I cut it to there to leave that corner for the thing.
that you didn't erase the pencil.
Well, that's not my job. I draw the lines so I can cut them. If I don't cut them, someone else has to erase them or paint over.
There's still plywood left downstairs.
There is.
So I rolled over this log. Actually, I didn't roll it over. I tried, but then I fell. So he rolled over this log in his little wood yard thing. And there were 4. Ow! My eye. Can I have it removed?
There wasn't 4 out of my eyes under the piece of wood.
There was. There was 4. I think they're called eastern salamanders. I don't really know. They're orange salamanders. They're under the log, and I thought that was super cute. So I took a video of it and stuff. That's what the thumbnail is. It's only 3 of them on the thumbnail because I couldn't get all 4 of them because they were spaced out too much. I wanted to keep them, but apparently it's unadvised to do that.
Didn't say illegal, just said unadvised.
Yeah. But then another article said it was prohibited, so that sounded a little more professional.
Yeah. He said the same thing about axolotls too. You can't keep them in New York, and you can keep them in New York. Phooey. Seems silly. Go play with that.
Why?
You go
It's my duct tape.
I don't think so.
We need new chairs.
Yeah,
Why?
got a lawnmower.
I need another lawnmower then.
I have a problem with lawnmowers.
Yeah.
We were driving home yesterday and almost picked up another one just because.
The motor looked nice. Okay, the motor was nice because it was red and it was like 19 horsepower. I was like, that's cool.
Everything else looked like shit.
Yeah. We could have just taken the key to the lawnmower and then just left. Be like, have fun getting running now. No, take the key and the motor and then leave. We also had the dump trailer and it didn't have ramps, so that would have been fun. And the dump trailer also. Oh, actually, you grabbed another battery.
Yeah.
You bought a battery for it.
That would have sucked to try and get a lawnmower up there with me and her that didn't run. Or there was no battery, so I couldn't start it and load it in a dump trailer.
I should do a water change on my Black Venezuelan. We're out soon. Because hopefully those will be available. I think we have to update our Get Gills thing because I need to put some of my fish on there.
I think you need to.
I think. I have some peppered Corys that I'm ready to get rid of. I'm keeping a couple, obviously. But, yeah. I got my green lasers. And, do you want me to stop playing with your chair?
I want you to stop swinging. What fish are you going to put up? Forgot the name, did
No. I'm just tired from pretending to do stuff.
you? Well, today you did stuff, so I'll give you that one.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'd like to post a few of my Xenotokas because there's a couple of them, the babies, they're big enough now I can tell males and females. They're in the tank with the adults right now. I have an adult pair. Those are the two that have been breeding. It's like, I don't know if I should get rid of the other ones or not. There's babies in there. They're tiny. I'll have to think on those. I don't know if those will go up. I don't know if my mother's going to be getting rid of the 6 orange Venezuelans that are being grown out downstairs. I don't see why she went, but there's maybe some orange Venezuelans. Probably 5 or 6 peppered Corys. And then some of my guppies. And then whatever my mother has. Maybe Crebensis. I don't know. I think she's got like Crebensis and Plecos. I don't know if she's going to ship the Plecos. I mean, we sold half of those. We sold 6 of them. There are 6 other ones down there still. Growing out. Some of them are adults. If you want to sell those, we can post those on GetGals.
And some shrimp.
Shrimp. I think my mother still has 2 betas that I don't know if she could sell them if she wants.
Yeah, most of them come into the house and they don't get the lease.
She brought 3 to the Reptile Expo. Only 1 sold, so I don't know if she's still having the other 2 up for sale.
It's destiny. They're destined to stay in this house.
If you keep talking, then she'll be convinced to keep them.
She's gonna keep them anyway.
Okay.
Kenny E.
Stop interrupting me.
Yeah.
So I think probably 5 or 6 peppered Corys because I think Landon still wants 3 of them. And then I'm keeping some of them. I have 13 of them, so I keep 4. He's getting 3, that's 7. So I have 6 left, so it'll probably be 6 on GetGals. Or so.
I think there's actually live food on there, isn't there?
There's live food on there, yeah. I want to set up a couple new cultures. I'll probably want to set up another white worm culture.
Oh, good. More cultures. I like the smell of this thing.
Be quiet. Be quiet right now. Okay. Do you want to take my mother's weird cultures that are under the middle rack out? Because you're more than welcome to. I would touch them. I don't know if I will. I could clean them out. I cleaned out a bunch of the old coconut fibers that were down under there. Just take the bins, put them in a garbage bag, and throw them out. The dump closes at 5. Okay?
I'll go on there.
Be quiet. They close at 4 tomorrow. We can go then. So, yeah. My cultures are nice. They're under this
They still smell.
bandit cord. They do not. They do not. Be quiet.
Then you have to go.
I do not.
Didn't you say you couldn't taste something before?
I'm gonna hit you. I couldn't taste the maple. I could taste the apple and the cinnamon and sugar. I couldn't taste the maple. Look at me when I talk to you.
Our Aquatic Universe. What's up, Mike?
Our Aquatic Universe. Welcome. Danica Aquatics, welcome. Any live foods? I think you answered that. I think that's what you're talking about, the live foods. Yeah, there's microworms, Walter worms, banana worms on there. I think vinegar eels. I don't think the grindle worms are up there, but I'll have to see what I have for those, and then we can update the site. And then have fish for sale.
Chop chop. Get on it.
Calm down.
It's a TikTok.
I'll put it on TikTok.
I'm gonna fucking kick you.
That's profanity.
I don't care.
Watch your profanity.
Go watch right out of the living room.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. This tank's still empty. I don't know if we talked about that 3 months ago.
It hasn't been up for 3 months.
It was empty 3 months ago.
It was not.
Well, the 15 gallon was empty, and now we just changed it for a 10 gallon. It's still empty.
No, there's stuff gonna go in there.
It's a good thing we have empty tanks.
That's my grow out tank. Shut up.
I'm still waiting for something to grow out.
What? What are you waiting to grow out?
Anything.
I have my black French pounds and I have my bandits. Look at me when I speak to you.
See anything growing in there.
I haven't moved them yet, stupid. Stop looking in the tank. There's nothing in there. Would you like to help me move some fish?
No.
I helped you stack wood. You should help me move fish.
Yeah, you complain because I keep them out of the water till.
You could still help me.
We are. I just like to bust your stones about this tank right here because there was a 15 gallon here and it was empty and it just sat there running with a heater and an air pump.
The
And,
heater was unplugged though, so.
and now this, she switched it out for a 10 gallon that's got a heater and a pump.
So yeah, we are growing stuff out. I'm gonna have a total of 9 grow out tanks soon.
The black mass whales can't be long.
Yeah, I have to divide them up again because there's still there's 40 in a 10 gallon, and that's why I have that tank. So either bandits or black nose founds are gonna go in there. That's what I'm using all my 10s for, either black nose founds or bandits. And I'm taking the bandits out of a 20 high and dividing them into 2 10 gallons, so hopefully they'll grow faster. And also I'm gonna use that 20 high for either green lasers or black diamond cories because Alex in 4 weeks is going to have CW49 black diamond cories available, so I want to get those fish. So in theory, I need 2 20 highs. That's why I'm going to be selling the peppered cories, so hopefully I can open up that tank, that grow out tank, so I can use that grow out tank for my green lasers. Because I'm just going to be using 10 for grots. And then I have my 55.
I like that plan.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Would you like to help me move some fish?
No. Yeah. We need room for the Gippy Angel babies. And
Macrostomas.
yeah, that'd be cool if they hatch. This is only the 4th,
7.
5th.
7.
Keeps eating them. Definitely a separate room.
You have your own room.
Wow.
Wait till you build another fish room.
No.
You can stream in that fish room. I'll
Nope.
stream in the other fish room.
I have too much money tied up in lawnmowers. Can't build in a fish room.
You have too much money to spend on lawnmowers?
I have too much money spent on lawnmowers, so I can't build a fish room.
Oh, that's fine. As long as I can get the Murray mower. I'll offer them $20.
Told you to offer those people down in Luzerne $200.
The Craftsman ride-along thing? The limited edition beige thing?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
Because it's close?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it unless you got $200.
I do.
Stop getting more mowers. No. That seems weird. Stop getting more fish. Tanks. Stop getting more tanks. You can't get to the freezer because there's 14 tanks sitting in front of it.
That happened. See, look, top of the thing.
Yeah.
We're moving and won't need it.
Good for them.
We could go pick it up.
I just leave it there at the house for the next person.
Look, there's a 2021 Craftsman.
Yep.
This is the one in Lake Luzerne.
But what if one breaks down? Look, it's even got a skull on the front hood.
Yeah. Because they need a fish room. 3 riding mowers is more than any house needs. Because who need a fish room? Because they need a fish room? The tanks?
I need the tanks need a fish room. Or I need a fish room.
Or we both need a fish room?
I need my own fish room.
Yeah. And 3 riding mowers
That
is
one's
more
gonna
than
be off
any
the
house
charts.
needs.
I'm gonna have a disco ball and everything.
Just put that speaker down there with the lights.
Um,
The empty tanks need a fish room.
what would they put in the fish room? 125 for the Oscars.
For the Oscars. Get an albino Oscar instead of the gimpy one.
Flake food is tradition. Hold on, let me jump back. 3 riding mowers is not more than any house needs. 1 stays here, 1 goes to camp, and only leaves 1 spare. See,
Actually, no.
and if 3 is good, you know what I mean? 4 is way better.
1 goes to camp. 2 stays here. You use 1, I use 1. So then there's no spares.
Technically, they're not spares if you're using them.
Exactly, there's no spares.
Um,
Because last time we mowed, he used one of the Craftsmen and I used one of them. So
actually, I wouldn't put anything in the fish room. Juicy. I planned on building a room big enough to do 3 husky racks across the back, 2 down each side, and then get the ultimate would be 15-gallon tanks, but they're hard to find. So I think it would be 10s and 20s and such on there, just basically for grow out and heat the whole room. But I do think a 125 would fit in there, or 120 would fit in there in the middle of the room
for the Oscars,
for the Oscars, and
the turtle
probably flanked by 275s.
flanked.
Yes, like flank steak.
Does that mean on either side of them?
Pretty good.
Well, 125 and then 275s next to it?
Yeah.
Oh. So like in the shape of an eye?
No, it would make a shape of
See?
a C. Depending on which way you looked at it.
That would be
Yeah,
stupid.
weird.
Why don't you just make 125, 125, 75, 75?
Because if the 125 went across the room and the 75s went down, it would leave room for another rack behind it. Which I'm sure if there's space, it'll be filled with something.
What are my mother's ideas for the fish room? What fish? Would she move the fish that she has in the other fish room? Or would she get new fish? Or would she use it for grow out? Do not say anything. I want to know what she would do.
I actually think a rack of
Corey's.
20s with 10s on top for
Corridors.
breeding, and then a grow out, and then have 10-gallon grow out tanks on top
That sounds like it's perfect for corridors.
for babies, and then you can move them into the 20 in the middle, and then a couple of 40 gallons for like angels and the bigger fish, like the cichlids and the angels, and what else is there?
Discus.
Yeah, that would be inside the door to the right. I think there's plenty enough room to build up.
I would grow out the angels and betas because there would be a beta rack in there.
That's what I planned on going straight in to the right. That wall that would be there would be a larger wall. Building a beta rack on that.
There could be a corridor rack. That would be beautiful. My father doesn't like that idea.
Yeah, Alshon. And she got the eggs, so
There's 30 of them.
hopefully they hatch.
There should be a corridor rack in this new fish room. My father has big ideas.
Well, like you could do Corey's on this side and do the similar setup on this side of
Shrimp,
Plecos.
corridors, plecos, shrimp betas, angels, and
And
stuff.
then you can do the bigger, like a couple of 40 gallons on the bottom, 2 racks for whatever, bigger fish grow outs.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully for he keeps eating them. He hasn't got the hang of it. Or we're too impatient to find out. I don't know.
I don't know. All I care about is my corridors. I need room to grow out plecos.
So I just said,
What plecos?
like that side would be all Plecos.
And this side could be Cory cats.
And you could do the top rack for babies and then move them to the bigger tanks. 40s on the back wall with mixed in with some 20s and probably a bunch of 10s on top for different whatever. I don't know about guppies, but there's already shrimp in the other room.
Yeah. You could do a little reptile rack in the middle instead. You can put a little rack of 10 gallons
Did you ever
for
see
some reptiles.
QC? Did you ever see what Kenny did? ABC. What he did with his, he had a plastic container and rocks, and I'm not really sure of the whole setup. But he got them to spawn over that. I don't know if you saw it, you're trying that one, or did try that one, it didn't work for you. But I know it was something he was doing with them. I'm pretty sure it was the Rainbow Shiners. I haven't seen what everyone.
I've seen what everyone.
I've seen what everyone. Oh. Yeah, just. Yeah, sometimes you just have that luck. Like the macrostomas. They just not getting the hang of it. Just keep eating. We've tried several different things before. People thought it was, the best thing in the world, and we tried it. It just didn't work for us either. They spawn on the opposite side of the tank where the container was.
Ow. Have you ever had a sinus infection?
I don't know. It's just a weird question. They're never going to spawn. They just lay in the tubes all day.
I don't do anything. Just like her.
I think they hope the food floats to them so they eat.
Yeah.
But they are cool looking fish. I like them. So that would definitely be awesome if they spawned.
He doesn't compliment my fish like that.
I also like the, what are they? The ones in the corner there.
Seriously? L-134s?
134s.
Leopard frogs?
Yeah.
I was just seriously.
No.
He doesn't compliment my fish like that. He doesn't care about my koi cats. He's just like, yeah, her fish would be cool to see spawn. He doesn't care about my fish.
I liked your fish so much I took them. They're in my freaking tank.
Yeah, he kept complimenting my black nose mounds, and then he was like, I have a 40 breeder for them. And then he just got so annoying because he was going to buy his own, and I'm like, just take mine. But he doesn't care about any of my other koi cats.
No, that's not true.
What?
Hey, Kenny, ABC. Just talking about you. I like the equities and the orange bass whales. But I like the black bass whales better because they went with my
He just
whole.
mixes up the equities and the orange nose mounds.
No, I don't. They're labeled. I know what I'm talking about. The equities are in the equities tank.
He did a video for something. He was like,
Yeah.
here are the orange fist whales. And I'm like, equities?
No, QC was talking about his rainbow shiners. And we were talking about a video you did about the containers, but he already saw it. Yeah, I like the orange Venezuelans and the equities and the black Venezuelan. And what are those other ones that aren't yours? Or maybe they are. I don't know. Those long ass things. They're not suicide.
Scleromyces C112.
Yeah, scleromyces.
He didn't say a thing about my condom color. Those things are awesome.
Just big black Venezuelans.
That have red on them.
Yeah, barely.
You should see the babies. The babies are gray and they're beautiful. I
What
want
babies?
the baby con collar.
Oh,
I want to breed the con collar soon. That's really what I'm focused on. The equies would be cool to breed, but I really want to breed the con collar.
they need a nicer house. I gave the Black Fast Valley a pretty little place to live in. I think it was the pink flamingos that really did it for them. Now they're gone. They're not breeding.
I'm focused on my con collar and my stacks. Those are the two I really want to breed. The equies, I don't think I can breed them. Those and the super short side, those are two really difficult species to breed.
Yeah. Piece of cake. I'll have to take that over for you. So you put boy fish and a girl fish in a tank, and then it's like Pac-Man.
Shut up!
She gets mad when I say that.
We brought the blue pool out for the koi because I didn't dig a pond, obviously, because we had that late snow. And somebody never did anything with their boat idea.
I started taking the motor off and taking some of the stuff apart. But
And then you stopped
and then I stopped.
before you got to do anything.
Well, I was over there doing something.
No.
I had all the tools, so I
Stop.
started and
Please stop.
I
You
stopped.
didn't do anything.
I did too.
You did not. Just stop. Stop. Big tank, hello.
I did.
Stop.
Because I wanted to take the motor up to Guy and say, what's this thing worth? Fix it, sell it.
But yeah, we got the blue pool out. I actually didn't do anything. But the blue pool is still down by the barn. I don't know where it's going yet. But I think the two koi are gonna go in it. And their tank's gonna get cleaned and set back up and ready for them when they come in for the winter. Ma'am.
That makes sense.
I wanna use the mower and bring up the pool with the mower. Not drag it, but like hold the pool while riding on the mower.
Just put it on a hook. Pretty sure that's how I brought it down. I know I can carry it.
So let me use the mower. You literally don't let me use it.
I didn't say you couldn't. I don't even know where it's going yet.
I think the backyard. Okay, last year we had it in the front yard, and the boards are still there to keep it like level and whatnot. But it's like really hot out, and I don't want like the sun beating on them. So the backyard doesn't get direct sun all day, and it's shaded by the eaves of the house. So if we put it in the backyard, then they'd be in the shade, but they'd still be warm because it's like 80 and 90 here. So they wouldn't be in the direct sun.
Except for this week where it's like 40.
Yeah.
But they get sun all morning.
And they'd be fine. The coil would be fine at 42 degrees. But yeah, so like, I think the backyard would be good, but we'd have to put it in the dog kennel with our dog. And as long as I don't leave him outside for 3 hours like I did the other day, then I think they'd be fine because every time he goes outside, he's with somebody. So I don't think he messed with them because there's also a net on there. I think they're smart enough to go. Actually, they're not smart enough to go away from the dog.
Maybe they'll bite him in the nose.
Maybe.
I'd like to get a big,
I have a plan for that pool. Okay, what's your plan?
none of your business. That's the plan.
The pool has to come up here for the plan to start. Can I borrow the mower?
I want one of those big totes. Like, not tote, but those feed trough. Not feed trough. You know what the hell I'm talking about. Horse water and things. I'd love to have two of those big, though. And I'd put one in the ground and put one above the ground with rocks on a little angle so it can spill into there. Like a waterfall.
That sounds cool. Well, if my mother tells me the plan for this pool,
Stock tank. Thanks, Sandy. Sandy D. Hello.
well, if she tells me the plan for it, then I'll bring up the pool. Whether I have to carry it or you'll let me use your mower.
You can bring it up anywhere. What are they gonna do? It's only gonna get wet if it rains.
Well,
And then
whether
just clean it out.
okay, I'll bring it up whether you let me use your mower or I have to carry it. / half drag it.
Yeah, I couldn't get that word from my head to my mouth. But yeah, that would be cool. Bury one in the ground and then
Ma'am.
put one on top. Just let it fall into it.
Can you get off the gray mower while it's running? Because
Yeah, you're supposed to break it.
the parking brake? Then you can get off. You can't get off while it's in motion.
You can if you hold the seat down.
Oh. When I got stuck one day, I got off the seat, but it was still on. It was in neutral. Okay, Science Gal's going in 2 minutes, so we're going to end it.
She's going. Yep. I didn't see the post. My phone's dead. I don't know why. Probably from playing music all day. But that's weird.
So, Science Gal's going, so we're going to end it. Bye, everybody. Thank you all for coming and listening to us talk about stupid stuff. My eye still hurts. Thank you for that.
You got stuff in it. Should wear safety glasses.
When I was mowing, I literally were wearing his glasses and his soundproof things. Whatever. She's going at 5:05. Okay. Well, it's 5, so I'm going to end it. Because I can't entertain people for 6 more minutes.
Bye, everyone. Catch y'all on Wednesday. See y'all in some streams. Have a good week.
Bye, everybody. Thank you all for coming.